Let's move.
Okay, hold on.
No, we're not holding on. Remove them.
Oh, don't push me. Don't push me. Let go of me. Let go. All right.
Let's go. Now, move it.
Okay.
Move it.
You push me in the street. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? We're on public property, sir. We're on public property.
Now you're keeping traffic.
No, you're pushing me in the streets. I was on public property. I was on the sidewalk. What's your problem, man?
Okay?
Wait. What?
Just shut it off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Relax.
You're under arrest, Buster. Okay.
We're going to talk to this guy real quick.
No, negative, sir. You were getting your truck and move. Okay?
We're doing our job.
You press that trigger, boy. Get in your truck and move. Get in your truck and move.
Shoot if he wants to.
Do you want me to arrest you?
No, I don't.
Do you want me to arrest you? Then you get in your truck and you move. Hey, I don't care. I'm telling you something. I'm giving you an order. You know what?
I didn't do anything.
You want to get arrested?
No.
Okay.
I'll go. It's fine, I'll go. I'm not
You know what? You're not going.
I'm not resisting.
You're not going.
I think I can get the truck and pick him up.
Go get in the truck before you go too.
Can you let him go?
Hands off the truck!
I didn't do anything.
Get your hands off the truck!
Look, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything, sir. I haven't done a thing. I'm just trying to leave, sir. Let me get the microphone. I'm going. I'm taking off. What are you doing? You can't do
Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
And Darren and Rick were detained for about 1 hour. After they were taken to the Regional Command Center, they were released within minutes. The El Paso Police Department immediately launched an investigation, and 2 members of the public information officers came to our studios to interview our crew and watch the video you just saw. Police spokesman Javier Zambrano admitted what happened was very unusual.
It's unfortunate any time that any member of the public or the news media feels that they were treated unfairly by any member of our department. And so that's a very serious type of allegation. It's something that we have to definitely ensure that we investigate completely. And that's the reason that we are here and conducting an investigation.
And now you've seen the video and heard from police. Now here's Darren Hunt with us. And what exactly were you doing out there besides just covering a rollover? It was more than a rollover accident.
Well, Stella, when we got on the scene, we noticed in talking to the first witness to the accident that some Fort Bliss soldiers were heroes in this situation. They had actually pulled this man out of that truck. So we were trying to get that story when all of this occurred with this officer.
You look pretty stunned out there.
I was a little bit shocked. I didn't expect to get treated that way. We've had a very good working relationship with police in the past, especially we do this all the time, this type of thing. So I was a bit surprised and taken aback by it.
And can you show us your wrists?
Yeah, they cuffed me, and there's, still some margin. We're about 5 hours after this now, and yeah, it wasn't a very comfortable situation. We sat in the back of a police unit for about half an hour. The whole thing took about an hour.
They were following a county government car driven by a police officer who appears to be a full-time driver for the county's chief administrative officer. McCarran was driving. Photographer Pete Hakel was in the back seat. Suddenly, they heard the wail of police sirens and saw flashing police lights. Back at ABC 7, managing editor Dan Patrick heard a call on the Prince George's County Police scanner.
Prince George's County Police were stopping a vehicle they said was suspicious in nature because there was someone videotaping them.
When we first heard sirens and saw flashing lights, we assumed it wasn't us, and then all of a sudden we're surrounded.
She's got a gun pulled on me.
Okay, that's fine.
At gunpoint, McCarran did as she was told.
Face the front, ma'am. Now 1 second, stand by point.
With her hands up, she walked backwards to the sound of the officer's voice. Moments later, a police officer roughly pulled her arms behind her back.
Did you tell him at any time he was hurting you?
I didn't say a thing, because as far as I knew, there were still guns trained on me.
But she was injured.
My shoulder felt like it was on fire.
McCarron's shoulder was wrenched from its socket. She may have to have surgery.
Drop the cab, Ryan. Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, our photographer had problems of his own. At least 3 officers had their weapons trained on him.
Keep backing up towards the sound of my voice. Just keep on. I'm a backing.
Eventually, the police determined that this 5'4" 115-pound mother of 3 was not a threat, and they released her without a charge. But before she left, reporter McCarron had a question.
You got pulled over because a citizen that you were following. Excuse me. We're not taping this now. I'm not giving an interview.
Jeff Weinseer is out of jail tonight, hours after being arrested at Miami Central Senior High. Weinseer was on assignment covering a story about school violence when school board police told him to leave.
I am giving you a lawful order to get off this side.
What about the other?
You are within 500 feet of a school,
okay,
and I am giving you a lawful order.
I'm not breaking the law.
Weinseer tried to convince the officers that he had a right to be on a public sidewalk, but after repeated attempts, cops brought out the handcuffs.
There's my sergeant right there. Okay. Finally go across the street now.
I'm not.
Okay, then you're back.
I've been advised not to say anything. The videotape speaks for itself. I was not trespassing. I was not on school property.
When police searched Weinseer, they say they found a concealed handgun. Local 10 photographer Frank DeBesa, who was on assignment with Weinseer, says the reporter has received threats as a result of dirty dining reports on Local 10 that feature restaurants that have failed health inspections. Weinseer does have a permit to carry the gun.
I know he has one. I didn't know he was carrying it or not.
Yo, my man, you're pissing me off with that fucking camera. Go ahead and turn it off. Thank you.
I'm being illegally searched.
Shut the fuck up. You're under fucking arrest. You want to fucking understand? Good morning, Chief. Is that federaljack.com? Internet fucking lawyers on the camera. You want the law, Chief? Get your money back. Yeah, federaljack.com.
Report police oppression.
Federaljack.com. We'll go get them. We'll get them in a minute.
Federaljack.com.